Can't you help yourself? Hey. Buddy. This is Walter. He's a very nervous, very timid dog in for training. How are you supposed to expect the dog to learn anything, to function, to be able to access his brain, to just cope with all the new challenges of dealing with a new person and training when you've got a nervous, insecure dog and you don't take time to just let the dog become your friend? To show the dog that you're not going to harm him, that the little boogeymen that live in his head don't need to be there. This is how you do it. At least with Walter, this is how you do it. So this is my lunch break today, and I'm going to have my lunch break with Walter. And we're going to do this over and over throughout the day, just as we did yesterday. And we are ready to go. At this point now, he's not trying to jump off my lap. He's not trying to go somewhere else because he thinks he needs to move away from me to be safe. We're becoming friends. This is bonding. This is how you make friends with a dog. You let him feel safe around you. Some dogs don't need this. Most dogs don't need this, but he does. So I would never deny this of him. And to just jump right into training because I'm a dog trainer, in other words, I talk and you do, this is performance-based. If the animal doesn't feel safe, the quality of the work suffers. So we have the emotional well-being of the dog, and then just from a productivity standpoint, we just have, is the training being done in the most productive manner possible? And if the dog doesn't feel safe, the answer is always no. So the dog's got to feel good. Walter's feeling good. He was just picking my pockets, and yeah, he didn't miss a crumb. Okay, there's nothing that he missed. Okay, I think he knows that. That's why he's not going back in, even though I moved my hand around, but that's pretty cute. I'll put a little bit more inside. So I'll put a little bit more inside. And he can dig them out. Here's a quick pro tip for you. If you want a dog to feel good with you, if you want a dog to trust you, if we're talking about a nervous dog, don't force yourself on the dog. Let the dog come to you. Let the dog initiate. So I didn't just pick him up and put him in my lap. I let the dog come in here while I was eating, and I just basically sat there and ate. And anytime he came near me, I would just give him a smile, a friendly word, nothing too big. I'm not reaching out to touch him. And he eventually started circling and coming around more and more. The more he came around, the more he realized this is nice and I want more. So then he started standing up on my leg. As he's standing up on my leg, what he's saying is, give me some more, please. I would like some more contact. I'd like to go to step 2. So I give the dog a couple of gentle pets, and then I watch his response. Does he stick around for more? Does he ask for more? Is he maybe satiated or still on the fence? So there he feels the need to kind of create some distance again. And as the dog starts to show me he wants more and more, we go next step, next step, next step. So then I sit down on the floor and the dog crawls up into my lap. Okay, now you're probably going to be fine if I pick you up and put you in my lap. And you can see he's just sitting here. Look at that. He just settled down again. He finished picking my pocket again for the 3rd time, and then he settled down. So that's what we want to see, and that allows the dog to feel comfortable. If you ever wanted to develop a friendship, a relationship with someone, and they force themselves on you too much too soon, it could be a neighbor that you're meeting for the first time, and now they're whipping out their calendar and saying, okay, we're going to have dinner together Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Whoa, 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 slow down. Slow down. All I did is wave at you from across the yard. Take things at the pace that they're meant to go at. Realize that you don't control the timeline. You try to influence it. You try to influence the dog's perception, the dog's action, but ultimately the timeline and the comfort zone is determined by the dog. And I will always wait for the dog to show me when they're ready for that next step. So again, he sat up, looked around, settled down. He's comfortable. If he wasn't, he'd be out of here. Okay, little update on Walter and a little tip for you guys who are maybe dealing with dogs that have some fear, some timidity. Don't rush it. Just create context where the dog will want to be with you. Listen to the dog's behavior and respond to the dog's behavior in little drips and drabs so the dog can always feel like it is the one asking for more. That makes the dog feel confident. I can control the timeline. I can control my comfort zone. We don't get to force timeline and comfort zone on a dog. We just try our best to influence it to move in a positive direction.